A hero that we've seen quite a bit in this tournament, but I think every game we've seen has been core. It's been 3-2.
Yeah.
I believe every single time, so this is refreshing. I'm personally a really big fan of the hero as a support, but I don't think it has been necessarily the best time for it. Collapse.
Yeah, that last right click was enough. That's first blood going the way of Alliance.
So I think that also plays a role, but definitely he has been feeling better since the dilation change, and I'll say his talent change is a good arrow from Mira.
Yeah, is there going to be,
should be a kill.
A tree to latch onto? Looks like it will not even be needed.
Yeah.
So what do you think about it? Is that an issue?
It's only an issue if you have to use Chrono on a key target that is not Wraith King, and your lineup relies on bursting. I don't think Alliance's lineup needs to start with Chrono at all. I think they can get an Atos and Underlord and start that way.
This is a long chase. This is going to be a double root on top of the Firestorm as well. So another death for Yatara. He might have to just go in the jungle at this point.
Yeah, so this... And I gotta say, I'm a little bit concerned for Spirit with this start.
Ooh, Split Earth will not connect Toronto Tokyo with that double damage. And this is going to be a huge kill for Toronto Tokyo, considering the lead that Limp had at that point.
That is a big one.
Nice pickup. We're going to see a Chronosphere in the top lane, but not a whole lot of damage to follow this up with. In fact, the Mirana arrow is going to come from the other side. He's got his teammate in there as well. And the Shackle Shot does connect. Nico, baby. No time lock for another 8 seconds. Collapse. Might be able to get a little bit more here.
Almost missed.
Wind Ranger for the win. Toronto Tokyo with a triple kill across 2 lanes. Oh yeah, that would have been pretty
Into
huge.
Grimstroke stun, and they would have reinforced. So good job from Toronto Tokyo to disrupt that.
Caster Curse, good job Toronto Tokyo. There's the Pit of Malice.
Giga dead.
And yeah, very, very dead indeed. Looks like S4 gets credit for that one with that Firestorm.
Has to use Arena, and they also use Moonlight. Let's see if they can use that offensively. Bit of harassing to S4, but nothing too major. Alliance want to look to push this mid-tier 1 tower with the siege creep that they have right now. Good timing. Leshrac level 11 definitely wants to get in there and be valuable with Diabolic Edict, but...
Yeah, arrow's going to connect. A blast to follow. That is going to hit S4 squarely in the face. He's already at half HP. He's just going to get bursted down. Soulbind used in a defensive manner. But here comes the aggression from Team Spirit. They get a second kill off the back of this. Limp has to pop his BKB and TP out. Will be successful. But this tier 1 tower is saved for now. So... If it's an AA.
So barely.
Barely. Yeah. I had to think about it, so it's a barely.
That's concerning, right? Like
Yeah.
if we have to... Okay, this is Toronto Tokyo. Didn't dagger.
Malice, BKB is popped into the Chronosphere, and that's going to put this to the test here, Synderen. Do they have enough damage to follow this up with? It's going to be close. Looks like he finally gets the bash, and it takes forever, but they do get the kill in the end. But Grimstroke falls. Remember, Wraith King's still very healthy. Collapse gets a Mars ult up onto 2. The Dark Rift coming out. He's going to try to take Nico Baby with him. Will anybody else come with is the question. Looks like 3 of them are going to go back to base, but no, the Void dies in the meantime. S4 cancels the ult, and now he gets crit down by Yataro. A 3-for-1, make it 4. He canceled that, right?
They thought they were winning the fight.
Absolutely, and now their entire team is dead. Collapse gets out just a sliver of HP.
They did not win the fight.
Wow, thank you.
This would have been the end outcome regardless.
That's true.
When Chrono, if you use Chrono in a game like this and you don't win the fight convincingly, you're giving up control of the map again, and this is going to easily go the way of Team Spirit.
Oh god, the 2 things that will never get fixed. Okay.
All right, they've set a trap
Toronto,
here.
Tokyo.
Yes, Aegis.
He sure
Good
does.
stun.
Pit of Malice to start thinking. Oh my god.
Easily.
They destroy him so fast. Has to pop his BKB instantly now. Chrono is going to set it up before he can even do so. So this is going to be an easy double basically for Alliance.
They could take
they're
this
going to buy
fight
back. Yeah, they're coming in. Collapse. He's going to be inside a Split Earth for now. Now that that Chronosphere is down, see if they can burst him down with that Focus Fire. Looks like Toronto Tokyo is going to do so very easily. And now Alliance trying to get the hell out. I'm not sure if he used the Dark Rift already, but doesn't have it available right now. They're going to get rid of Wraith King for once. He'll come back shortly and likely just clean up this fight and almost certainly the game to follow. Is S4 kind of stuck on the wrong side of the trees there. So yeah, we can see them on the high ground already. Yataro gonna get healed a bit here. Buyback now onto S4 and onto Limp.
He's in really far on Yataro. BKB on cooldown.
He still has that second life. He's gonna blink out with that Mars ult being used to try to create a little zoning mechanism here. Looks like that's gonna be a dieback onto S4 after the buyback here. So a very valuable kill again. They're gonna buy back into the Mirana now. They really want to finish this now. Gonna apply all the pressure to Hanskin, who gets slapped in the face, and now Limp on the other side. Toronto Tokyo pops the BKB with that Focus Fire. Another dieback, and they know that Chronosphere is down, so they're not really fearing the Void necessarily. So it's a 5v3. We'll see what Team Spirit can do here. or Alliance for that matter. I mean, that took him, sadly, I mean, obviously they're behind, but it took him way longer than he would have liked.
Yeah, for sure.
Just hasn't really had that long enough to really make a big difference here. You can see he's actually toggling the Radiance. He's just waiting for this Dark Fortress. He's going to jump the Grimstroke. Looks like he's not even going to need to. A double crit, basically. Yataro destroys him. And Nico, baby, Spirit Vessel right now. I think they can just focus on buildings if they really want. And they're going to do just that. Just have to stay on the outskirts of this annoying split Earth. In the meanwhile, Collapse just soloing down the Lesh. And Nico, baby, the last remaining member for Alliance. Buyback available on Grim, but it's not really going to matter. GGs are called. And yeah. Alliance, they are 0-3 at the major, right?
They get to show some form, whether they win or lose, like we talked about with Aster. It always sucks to see a team just bomb out if they, you know, don't really show what they're capable of. It looks like they will have a good start here.
Yeah, Mira's going to get slowed to start things out. He's going to take a lot of damage, but in the meantime, Hanskin's going to be taken out. Who actually got first blood there? It looks like
barely
FNG. Yeah, that was a split-second decision right there. Successes.
And I think most importantly about support Lesh, I think he's dependent, right? It's not a very independent support. He needs people to set him up. Hanskin's taking a lot of damage here.
Yeah,
well,
that
he just killed him with Skewer.
That is not what you want to see if you're on the Alliance side here. Yataro does get relatively low, but again, the right clicks from this meta are just way too strong right now.
An integral part of the lineup. I like to see that a lot on a hero like Leshrac, more so than Viper. Because I feel like you just have that, you can have that super game more often.
Bottom lane, Nico, baby. This is going to be the first life.
Here comes Unleashed.
That is a really long cooldown. Yeah, Collapse knows he's going to die, trying to save his Rubik in the meantime, but it ain't happening. So nice rotation from Limp, and Alliance off to a pretty solid start overall.
That was a great rotation. Yeah, he's very far ahead of Puck now. 1,000 net worth, as a matter of fact.
Oh my, this meta. Good lord, Yataro's getting such value out of meta this game. Feels like every time he gets at least one kill. And we'll save their tier 1 tower as a result. And
what its next move is with the highest success rate. And that doesn't mean they necessarily, you know,
coils up again. And this, remember, this ultimate for Wraith King is way far away. And this is going to be an easy kill. Cold Embrace will save him for the time being, but ends up going down anyway. Now Collapse doesn't have his ultimate, so this will be a trade of sorts, but you'll take this any day of the week if you're Team Spirit, as long as everybody gets out.
I think you forced 2 or 3 TPs there, right? So it's a big overall macro win. You trade position 1 for 3, which is relatively even. They have about the same net worth and the same levels. Actually wanted it 2 minutes ago. It's gonna run into Mira.
And that's a dead Rubik. Very dead. Will steal the Lightning Storm, very useful.
And the top tower's being injured at the same time, but of course, Team Spirit will put their own pressure, as is the norm.
Winter's Curse. All right, Collapse is here to try to save his teammates, but Mapushka looks like he might be able to tick off. Now, Fairy Fire was there. S4. Oh, the RP comes out. It doesn't hit anything. A nice phase shift, and Toronto Tokyo gets out with his life. So it's a 1-for-1, technically speaking, in the mid lane. Now we have the Shackle. S4 obviously wants to get off the Skewer, but he's stuck inside the pit. Has to get himself out of there. In the meanwhile, Limp trying to do as much damage as he can, but it's gonna proc again.
Which is just a better version of Shackles when he has the lens.
Yeah,
this would be a big kill.
Discord is there, telekinesis.
No coil?
Yeah, the Yules to save him for now. Limp finally gets coiled. How much damage do they actually have? Mapushka here, Finger of Death. Not quite enough to take him out. Cold Embrace is gonna save him for now. And there's the curse to follow. Limp looks like he might live through this. And in fact, S4 is here to save the day. They're gonna be able to get the puck and the Rubik in turn, so a nice turnaround here as the Pulse Nova was stolen by Mira, not able to actually find a kill for himself though. So Alliance, a big turnaround, and I mean, that would have been a huge kill for Team Spirit.
That was all FNG right there. That was really, really important. And this is a big thing for Alliance to open up. So like we said a moment ago, Spirit are happy if this boy doesn't get killed, but now that it's in the enemy team's hands, maybe Alliance can open up a top tier 2. Maybe they can start taking control of a little bit more of the map. And with their daggers that they've completed, they become a bit more of a threat to catch around the map.
Just wasn't that hard, I guess.
I suppose so.
Yeah, Limp. Oh, he's going to get the Diabolic Edict. He knows that somebody is in this vicinity. And there's going to show some vision onto Mira. Yules into the split earth with the Pulse Nova and the Illusion Rune. So another kill being netted for Alliance. And you can see the shard actually on Wyvern. Oh, we're going to have to talk about that in just a moment. Instant Hex after the coil comes out. Yataro pops that Metamorphosis. Is just going to blow up poor Hanskin. In the meantime, Nico, baby, has his second life still available. Limp with that Aegis still in tow. There's the RP from S4, and they're going to destroy Mr. Yataro. A Dagon. Okay.
This game is now approaching the state that...
RP,
okay.
S4. Yep, that's a skewer back into the hands of Nico, baby. And Collapse is donezo with the Serpent Ward's place on this tier 3 as well. Oh my god, another blinking from Nico, baby. 2 shots to Lion. Gets Cold Embrace. I am... All right, that is quite a bit of healing. I am impressed. My mind is not blown, though, as Nico, baby, his first life will remain.
Oh, he was like a shark there.
Yeah, all right, let's see. All right, that's quite a bit. That's pretty good.
That's a 1,500 heal.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yes.
There you go. Enjoy, guys.
All right.
Have a free tier 3 item. He didn't realize that 2 items dropped in front of him.
Yeah.
All right, Smoke. That is spotted by Alliance by their ward there.
Yeah, and Nico's gonna get popped. Nico, baby, is perfectly fine doing this on the high ground. There's the initiation. S4 trying to get the skewer off, but he's gonna get silenced and stunned to start things out. There's a right click from Yatoro on the low ground with that Daedalus absolutely destroying him. Handskin gets blown up thanks to the Finger of Death.
They still have
and with
coil.
that,
This is really
Alliance
bad.
Needs to get out of dodge.
Need a curse here.
Coil shield there. Yeah, and this does
phase
proc.
it. He's dead.
Wow, he actually dies to his own teammate. I thought the Aeondis was actually going to save him, but not enough time. The curse very strong, and now Team Spirit looks like they want to continue to fight along with Alliance, though. Nico, baby, there's the heal again. How much magic damage do you have to go through that? Firestorm not quite up yet. There it goes. BKB finally popped by Nico, baby. He's going to apply all the pressure to the Underlord, but he's getting right-clicked down by Yatoro. And now the Blink, or the BKB is down. Limp coming in from the low ground, trying to take out Rubik. Looks like he'll be successful. But the question is, will Wraith King live through this? Buyback onto the Rubik. Team Spirit absolutely have to get more out of this.
Good spider legs, too. It's going to escape that
I think this is going to end the fight. That ends up being very bad for Team Spirit.
FNG is lining up for that one. That could be the play of the game. And an Aegis cheese the other way, plus Shard.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised they gave the Shard to Wraith King. There's no defusals or any... I mean, is he really having trouble getting off his ult? It does spawn a couple skeletons when he comes back, but that's kind of meh. As we see, oh, this could be a huge kill for Alliance to get the Shackle into the split earth. And Yatoro is donezo. 70 seconds on the deck, does have buyback.
Little one there. For the most part, linear growth the whole way.
That's right. Nico, baby, with those spider legs, jumps. Oh, my God! Lion is dead! Oh, goodness, Synderen. Limp in the meantime, the Metamorphosis. Even with that Shivas, he's still taking a lot of damage. That's a lot of armor, but the Salt Cures finally comes online for Nico, baby.
The curse.
And look at the heal on Limp. Are you kidding me? There's the RP into the skewer. Split Earth to follow. And this should be GG. And we're going, as expected, in Team Spirit fashion, to a Game 3.
Now, if this was a true Team Spirit...
right? You go for... You go blink at all in that case, right? You just go for the right click. As S4, you can take a Winter's... or an Arctic Burn, I should say. Yatoro gets the right click down with the net.
If he gets rooted, he dies.
If he gets netted, like you said, but the slowdown there on the other side, and the Whirling Death.
It's when he has this threat where if Tiny even comes to look at creeps, he can start getting killed with a +1. Right. Oh, they found Hanskin.
Yeah, Hanskin. Oh, he's going to get his Ink Swell off for now, but the burst damage is way too much. And now Mira showing his presence here with the Curse Crown.
Under the right conditions, it can be great, but I'm a little bit unsure.
Yeah, going for that rune. That's going to cost him. That's the Ink Swell with the lasso combination, but there's the Avatos to follow. Don't think it's enough damage to take out Limp. So Toronto, Tokyo falls, and reinforcements are not enough damage. Now the question is, will Team Spirit do anything about this? Do they know anything about it?
I have a ward.
Yeah. And this is going to be
They're seeing the warlocks.
I
mean, this is very obvious
Yeah,
now.
Toronto, Tokyo has the blink Avatos. It's not enough to take out FNG, and the Chaotic Offering comes out right before his death.
If they
Roche
terrorize
is almost
the pit
dead.
right now.
Terrorize was canceled there, and S4 gets the initiation, but the Winter's Curse to follow. Question is, can Dark Willow get out of here? Mira looks to be dead to that breathe fire. And that's a 1-for-0 exchange to start things out as we have the lasso onto Collapse. Looks like he's, well, he wasn't able to get an RP off, but does skewer up that beautiful golem.
What's Limp doing?
Sticky Napalm on Collapse now, and Limp just gets evaporated there. And now S4 trying to aggress here a little bit further. Yatoro takes out the golem. Curse Crown is going to connect, and Yatoro, no reason not to just continue right-clicking this Dragon Knight. So that is a couple nice kills for Team Spirit, and another blink skewer. So FNG, who had just died, looks like he'll die again. Double kill for Yatoro.
I am dumbfounded. Alliance were so disconnected in that play. I could tell you, like, playing Batrider core and having a good start and then getting back-to-back deaths does so much for your momentum.
Into Bramble, but there's the Avatos onto Hanskin. The Ink Swell does connect, though, for the time being. He might just get bursted down. Yeah, That throw of the tree is more than enough. Now that Nico Baby is here with that Aegis Yataro. All right, they're trying to kite the Ursa while this Enrage is active. Terrorize being faked out. And in the meanwhile, Toronto Tokyo finds FNG again. They're just finding these kills quite easily. Now the Bedlam on top of S4, who's completely isolated from his team. And another kill goes the way of Team Spirit.
Right.
They are destroying right now.
With an Inkswell and a little bit of a Stroke of Fate, and that was it.
And now a
They
smoke.
even dropped the Chaotic Offering again. So
Yeah.
this is a huge timing for Team Spirit. They're flat out way stronger. Warlock showing on a ward. He's toast if they want to get him. They might
he
look for
worth it,
something
though?
bigger, though.
Yeah, no, they're going to get the Avalanche and toss in place with the Echo Saber.
They're going to get
Is indeed
extras.
enough
Yes,
damage,
they are.
and yeah, another support goes their way. As there's a maniacal laugh in the background, Synderen. Boy,
Yeah.
what a voice line.
Like,
All right, Roshan is being attempted now. It's already at half HP. Can Alliance do anything about this? They're not really in the vicinity.
they're too late.
So this is going to be a freebie for Team Spirit. And remember, this is the second Rosh. This is Aegis, Cheese, and Shard.
Shard on
on, was that Tiny you said?
Yeah.
Man, you got the zingers today, I have to admit.
I don't know
Pretty
if that's
nice.
a zinger.
It's something. You see this,
Thank you.
this tier 3
Personal
tower
best.
taken out pretty easily. 16 seconds left. I mean, this is actually a really low death cooldown here as we have the
Double
Soulbind
bonds.
into the Chaotic Offering. Remember, the Aegis is still online. Terrorize.
Terrorize.
Very nicely done. Miposhka gets the heal off on Yataro for now, and you still have the Battle Chains. He's actually going to pop it. Looks like it'll be applied to that Warlock. And now likely we'll go for the Rax as Nico Baby should be fine for now, but there's the lasso again. Still have the Aegis for Yataro, so he's not really worried about this, and they're just going to turn the tide now onto Limp, and that is going to be a double kill for Yataro. Pops the BKB. We'll get the Rax as well. 18-2 in terms of just the score line.
Possibly been able to in this tournament. I think this is the most one-sided game Team Spirit have played.
This is a Gaben
Total
shellacking if I've ever
beatdown.
seen one. Skewer into the Avatos, onto the Ursa. He does not have buyback. It's a 5v4 without your position 1. And now Yataro, again, still has the Aegis online. Not sure how much longer he has on it, but we get the Dragon Tail onto the Tiny. But there's a save again. Miposhka on the
Skewer
backline.
again.
Another Blink Skewer. Dragon Knight now in the hands of Troll Warlord will drop. Does have buyback, of course. Finally, the Aegis is expended, but you have to think at the very least Team Spirit will be able to get this tier, or this second set of racks.
Comeback for Alliance to win a game that they have 0% chance of winning.
Toronto
There we
Tokyo.
go.
There's the Avatos, and they just delete the Grimstroke. Does have buyback, though. Also has the Shard, so his Inkswell is going to be able to hard dispel once it goes off, and it also heals the target. So who knows, maybe that'll come into play. As there's the Blink Skewer again. It feels like Alliance is just letting them do this now. Of course, there's not much they can do, sadly, for them, as that is a dead S4. Horn Toss, as you can see, that's a Shard for Magnus, so he can do a lot of cool little stuff to combo with his Skewer. As Yataro, all right, that's a double buyback on Alliance. This is going to be the last-ditch effort for them. And with this, Spirit might just reset. Nothing to worry about, I don't think. Collapse. There's the Horn Toss into the Skewer. S4. He will not have buyback for this. And yeah, he drops 70 seconds on the deck. And Team Spirit look to be taking this in a Gaben-level shellacking, I have to say, Synderen. This is a mega stomp. There is the RP. Not even getting the Warlock ult off. Does have buyback, but it matters not. GG. Alliance is eliminated, and Team Spirit shall move on.